Welcome to the PSNORKIS podcast, a show with real topics discussed by real people with real opinions and tempered with a real sense of humour. Now here are your two PSNORKISers. Or is it PSNORKI? Screw it. Here are your hosts, Dr. Myke and The Madman.
And we're back for another edition of the PSNORKIS podcast. Thank you, my friends, my fellow PSNORKI, for tuning in and enjoying us as much as we enjoy making it for you. And with me today, got a lot of the usual people sitting around the table, including my good buddy Doc.
I will never get tired of this intro.
I know, right?
I love it.
There's so many many good pieces of music that I was able to purchase and don't get the rights to. Yeah,
this is my favorite one.
Yeah, we were actually Petey and I earlier this morning. We were upstairs listening to a bunch of them.
Good.
We're going to
have new surprise
We're going
ones?
to be adding to them. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Love that.
So
Good.
Petey's pretty good at finding that stuff, aren't you, hon?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
So
Okay, now I can try,
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Petey.
Hi.
Hi, Kitty.
Hello, my darling.
Hi, Rebel.
Greetings and salutations, my dears.
Uh-huh.
Except for you.
Yeah, of course.
There's some contention coming on.
animosity
It's
here.
gonna be, a little bit, and it's going to be interesting. I casually mentioned, if things were doing this, had been doing this past week. I was like, yeah, like I'm a little short on play money this week because I had to do my car insurance, and that just opened a whole can of worms.
I have a lot of stats.
Do you?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
That was short-lived.
Yeah, I do not.
And it's
I was-
going to be Rebel against Doc on this one because Rebel said this, and then Doc goes, "Oh no!" And I'm like, "Okay, save it." I said,
Here
"Stop."
it comes.
I
Yeah,
said, "Shut up,
Yeah.
save it for the show."
just saying.
So, okay. So anyway,
That was
I guess
good.
we're going to start by talking about. Well, first of all, do we have any history for this, or
I actually have a little bit. It would have
Yeah,
gone
good.
better with last week's show,
That's
I'll
okay.
be honest.
Keep it going.
It's for the 20th of March.
Okay,
so
that's
it's
fine.
A week
That's fine.
late, but a dollar
although,
short.
well,
you
it
know.
is for the listeners. It's actually still today for us because we just did the St. Patrick's
Yeah, but
Day
they don't
show
know
10
that.
minutes ago.
Well, now they do.
Yeah, now they
know.
know.
I
Thanks.
don't
Just
mind
stole the
telling people,
magic.
well, like, who doesn't realize that 90% of podcasts are
listening
done
audience
ahead
right
of are recorded ahead
You'd
of
be
time.
amazed. Those
Yeah.
are the same people
All right.
who vote.
Wow.
Right, she has a point.
She does.
To be fair, I never
I'm
realized
not
that ahead of
insulting
time,
our
but I also
listeners.
never
I'm not gonna
thought
do
about
that.
that because I
That's
never
true.
really had an interest in podcasts until
I
we
didn't
started
either.
doing ours.
I didn't
Really?
either. Now I'm listening to
Yeah.
some others and love Mike Rose. The way I heard it with Mike Rowe, great podcast.
Yeah,
That's one of the ones I like
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of like
Rogan's
true
good.
crime.
I like Rogan.
love
The
that.
I like true crime.
ones.
True crime?
Yeah, I love that.
I love true crime,
that.
any sort of murder mystery
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, I love that.
Like Bailey
Dr. Death.
Sarian.
Oh, yeah,
Bailey
Dr. Death.
Sarian is one of my favorite YouTubers. She actually just recently started a dark history podcast. Love that.
Really?
That would be
Absolutely,
kind of
yeah.
cool.
No, it's super cool, and I really like her too. Like she just seems like a very real person. She doesn't seem to have like a separate persona, which I like that in people. Like we're real. That's what I like about us. That's what I think we bring to the show, and I like other podcasters or producers or YouTube people or whatever to be just as authentic in their own ways.
And Petey and I love listening to paranormal ones, like Darkness Radio and
Expanded perspectives.
Expanded Perspectives. That's another good one. And we're going to touch on some of that stuff too, because I actually have some people that I want to come on as guests. It's just getting getting the time, getting them lined up, and getting our schedules to all mesh. Because I want to go into some of that too, but that's not what I wanted. I don't want it to just be a pod. That's why I like our podcast. We can pick and choose what we want to talk about because we have so many different interests, and there are so many that do paranormal well. That's not what I want to do, but I do want to touch on it
But
because
we
I
can
find
talk
it
about
very
insurance.
interesting. And today, for some
that'll be
reason,
fun.
we're
Yeah, that'll be
talking.
so fun.
We're talking about insurance only because
It's because it's
Legal
great
extortion.
radio.
Frankly, before we even get into this, Doctor, you should probably go get some health insurance, son.
Wow.
okay. But first
You're
of
going to
all,
need a
shocked.
double helping of aloe on this one.
Petey,
Wow.
finish your
Wow.
Okay, this comes from holidaysandobservances.com, and it's for March 20th. And I thought this was interesting. March 20th is Sunday. It is E.T. Abduction Day.
Whoa.
So, extraterrestrial abduction day. If you're an
So-
abductee,
Oh, I was going
have fun.
Oh, I was
Oh,
going
yeah.
Enjoy your
It's a
day.
Special
I was
day.
going to say,
Take
if
it
you
up
come
the butt.
across any extraterrestrials, don't forget to pick them up and put them in your pocket. I don't know what the hell.
If you have been abducted and you would like to talk to us about your experience,
Yeah.
please
Oh,
feel
please
free.
call.
Oh,
Please feel free to reach out to the show. We would genuinely love
we would
to talk
love
to you.
to have you on.
Honestly,
Yes.
yeah. I find that stuff super
do
interesting.
phone- I can do phone interviews.
Yeah.
I
I find it super, super interesting.
Because
and
we do, and we will absolutely, positively not be making fun of you.
no, for real. Like, I have a genuine interest in this,
Yes,
especially
we all do.
because last year the government actually admitted to having information about aliens. Now, years and years and years ago, when I was in sixth grade,
They're coming across the border every day down south.
Every day. Every day.
I wound up getting onto a couple of websites that had some restricted
Careful now.
documents.
Oh.
It's not illegal anymore.
Okay.
They don't know how to find me.
We'll call her Snowden.
It's not a la Snowden. It was less classified, I think,
Okay.
than what Snowden had. Because some of those pieces of documents still had, pieces of them were blacked out. But I've known for years that aliens were real and that the government knew that they were real. And then in 2020, they proved it to us. Now, that did not stop people from running at Area 51 Naruto style, which is unfortunate.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was the whole
hilarious.
like, God, the economy is crashing around us, and you're offering us aliens. Like, do something for us on Earth, you absolute losers.
Wow.
Bringing me back to the breadlines of Ireland, Jesus.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about E.T. the movie. That's what I thought you meant.
This does not involve Reese's Pieces. Calm down.
Everything involved.
If they would like a
Reese's
list of people who they can abduct, I will happily.
Oh, yeah. I got a bunch of people you can take right now. And no need to bring them back.
No need to bring them back.
You can keep them.
And I will
No
sign
givebacks.
off.
You can just have them.
One of them, I'm not going to say who it is.
Lives in Texas.
You know, but I'll give you their address right now. Ready? Okay, aliens, get your pencils out. Here's the address. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh.
What? No, never
They
mind.
don't want that. They don't want that. What are they going to do with that? They're going to say, where's your puppet master?
Brains. I'm looking for brains.
Oh, never
Down
mind. Then
there.
you're not going to want to go there.
Jeez.
All right, keep going, PD, before you get us into trouble.
March 20th is also Hufflepuff Pride Day.
All right. What is that? What is that?
What is a
kidding?
Hufflepuff?
Oh my gosh.
Are you not?
Doctor.
Pride Day?
You need.
I know, but it's Pride Day.
Okay.
Is that
When
what
is
it is?
Ravenclaw
is.
Pride
Yeah.
Day?
When
I'm
it-
curious.
yeah, I was going to say, and when is Gryffindor Pride Day?
I don't know. I
When is
just know.
Slytherin?
You have to.
As
I don't
a proud
know.
Ravenclaw, I think I'm going to start celebrating that. But my son, who is a Hufflepuff, I'm going to let him know.
Oh.
Did you watch the competition for the houses?
Yes.
On the Hufflepuff is the one that won. Ended up winning. It was a 4-week.
Spoiler
No, I
alert.
didn't see
it
that.
was. It was hosted by Dame Helen Mirren,
Oh, I love
and
her.
it was very cool. It was very
Neat.
cool.
Oh,
yeah.
it's good. The questions were hard.
Yeah.
We had a hard time.
We had a hard
with
time
it.
with some of the questions, and we know a lot
We're
about.
geeks.
But it ended up that Hufflepuff ended up taking the
Was
whole thing.
it
Spoiler
kids
alert! Spoiler
or
alert!
adults?
Both.
Both.
No, they were all
both.
adults.
Actually, everybody
They
that
were all
got
over
picked
18.
for the panels
18 or
were
over.
all 18 and over.
Yeah.
But when I say both, I mean people that were like
Our age.
18 and in the
Well,
And
rest of the gallery.
elderly. Up
But
to the elderly.
18
we had
is a kid.
there were a couple of 60-year-olds
Yes.
Oh, nice.
that were on the panel that knew a hell of a
What
lot.
would they do? Just question and answer?
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
trivia.
it was
Oh.
trivia
It was
questions, and
tough.
it was tough, and the way they did it was pretty cool too.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was
Yeah, it
this
was
on?
good.
Actually, it was
Travel
just
Channel.
after Christmas time. We ended up recording it and watching it only a few weeks ago.
It's on our queue list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
worth
Spoiler
watching.
alert, though. The champions
Yeah, little
champions
names.
were yeah.
All right. Well, it's their day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or Sunday. Whatever.
Surely
Yeah.
is. 1972, on March 20th, America had a #1 hit with Horse with No Name.
I love
I
that
love that
song.
song.
Really?
That's a good song.
Yeah, I like
It's a
that
good
song.
Yeah,
song.
it's not my favorite.
Not my favorite, but I
1982,
like it.
It's a good
It's
song.
okay.
A decade later, though, it was Joan Jett and the Blackhearts with I Love Rock and Roll.
Yep.
That's a good one.
That's
That's a good song.
Remember roller skating to that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Just
Yeah.
That was the
You
big
can
thing.
skate?
I used to. I used to
I
roller.
could skate too, and now
That
I
was the
cannot.
thing to do back then.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
at my
was-
height, I can't skate
Wow.
because somebody threw the hockey puck. And
I didn't throw no hockey puck at you.
No, that was your sister.
I'd have hit you with it.
I know you would have hit me with it.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
And then in 1991, Eric Clapton wrote "Tears in Heaven" for his son. It was in honor of his son Connor, who fell from a 53-story window.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
You didn't,
Yeah, that's
how
so
did
sad.
you not know that?
I knew that his son passed away. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he was just standing on a balcony or something?
I don't
know
No,
the
he fell out
story.
the window.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was small. He was small. It was one of those
Like 4 years old.
Probably like leaned against the window, the screen
Oh,
gave
my
way
God.
or
That's
whatever.
terrible.
How do you survive after that?
Well, he
How
didn't.
do
I
you-
don't.
He
know.
didn't.
well,
That's
he
what-
cracked. Yeah, but I mean, how do you go
Oh,
on
you
living?
mean Eric?
Yeah.
That's
It's very
how
hard.
do you...
in his case, you write a song
Well,
about it.
yeah.
Everybody has their own way of dealing
And
with
that
stuff,
song
dude.
is so good, and I
That's a
didn't know
good
for
song.
years that that's what it was about, and I was like, oh, that makes sense because he has so much heart and feeling in that song.
Yeah. Wow. Ah, good history.
And this is like for the week. Then this will pertain to when we actually get to release the show.
Okay.
This week in history, March 21st to the 27th, is actually called Act Happy Week.
It'll never
So you don't
catch
have
on.
to be happy,
I'll
but
never
you can
act.
pretend.
Never act. It'll never catch
Act
on.
happy.
Not for
People a
another,
middle finger and a
3
smile.
years.
Yeah.
Right here. Oop,
I tried
finger
acting
gestures.
happy for the last 2 years. I'm all out of happy, dude. I
I've
am
never heard
fresh
of that.
out of
Act
happy.
Act happy week.
I've never heard of it either.
I've never heard of it, but I think it makes a lot of sense. Like whenever I wind up having to give someone the middle finger when I'm driving, they're really confused about the smile I have. I'm smiling because I'm insane.
So you're acting happy. That's good.
I
You're
am.
acting
I'm
happy
happy.
the whole year
I'm
round.
not suffering from insanity. I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's-
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's-
I was trying to like transition.
Go ahead, transition away.
I just saw I was talking. I just casually mentioned that, I had to pay car insurance this week, and then Rebel started in, and Doc is. So you know what? I'm not gonna shut our other mics off, but I'm gonna sit back and just let you two go at it.
Well, I mean,
so.
she started off with some insane.
On your mark, it said
insane
go.
Statement about women.
Like what?
So you know what? To be
okay, here it
fair, here's how I'm going to handle this
Oh,
because I am a fair and just
I
person.
like fair. I like just.
I'm going to let you bring up your points first,
I have
and
no
then I'm
points.
going to Hulk slam you
I
into
have no
the
points.
earth.
I was. I was just commenting.
Have
on
some of this,
the,
brother.
I was just listening to your comments and just I had.
Well, my
I
comments
threw
were
some
facts.
stuff out there. All right, let
And
me
you
hear
had a
from
lot of feelings.
Right.
So let's talk through your feelings first on the show because that'll take a long time to unpack. And then after that, I'll
Should
be
I lay on the
sufficient-
couch? I'll lay on the couch.
Yeah, lay on the couch. Grip
The
the pillow. No, I'm
dog's
kidding.
gonna lick your face
Yeah,
anyway.
all right. I have nothing to say about cars.
No. Let's hear about
there's
your
nothing.
feelings. Like, why do facts bother you?
Facts
Are you
do not
offended by
bother me.
all facts or
I
just
am not.
select facts?
No, I just did not come
Are the
to
facts
this.
that you're bothered by changed vary on, does it depend on the phase of the moon, the day of the week, the way the wind's blowing,
Pretty factual.
whether you're
all
wearing
month.
pants or shorts?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I'm just saying. I just had some. I was listening to your comments about car insurance,
well, I was talking to you, so I was hoping you were listening.
and all I said, I don't even think I said anything. I just made a
You
comment.
did. Of
Well,
course you said something. Have you ever in your life taken an opportunity to not say something?
No, wait a minute. We
maybe
do have to back up in fairness
Oh, yeah,
and let
yeah,
our
yeah,
listeners
yeah.
know what the
Yes,
comments
yes,
were
okay.
made of that started this whole thing
So,
off.
our lovely viewership. This is a very specific comment to America because my insurance facts come from this country based off of the fact I live in this country and I drive in this country, unfortunately. So women, on average, in the United States pay less for car insurance than men because they are not as high-risk drivers as men are. To
makes
which
no sense.
Doctor...
It just
Are
makes
you
no
kidding?
sense. It makes no sense. How can you say that?
Why don't you ask them?
Who?
The insurance
Where are
people.
Actuaries.
Well, I mean, where are you basing that?
It's an insurance fact. It's why women statistically pay less for car insurance than men do. Men tend to make riskier, more emotional driving maneuvers. So They'll get all spicy and they'll get road ragey and then they'll act out on a highway. I see
feel
it.
like women will dance and sing to the music a lot more than guys will, and then they're not paying attention to the road and they smash
Women's
the pole.
much
Excuse
better
me.
taste
What?
in music.
Kettle black.
I didn't smash it to a pole.
No,
What?
driving, singing,
Well,
dancing.
I enjoy my time in the car. I'm just saying. I just feel like there's more teenage women out there
Wasn't
driving.
your car just recently in the shop too?
No.
No? Are you
But
sure?
the first day I got my license, I got in an accident. Which has no
so that's
relevance.
neat.
That's a surprise.
Yeah. So it wasn't my car, it was my brother's. Just saying.
Oh, that's
So,
okay.
Yeah. So, so I
Everybody
mean,
got
does
one.
your car insurance tell you that you're paying less because you're a woman?
Actually, yeah, because I talked to them about the factors that went into the cost. All right, so a little bit of insight into me, dear dear listeners. I am the cheapest person alive.
That's not true.
I am no. I regularly call and will talk about my utility bills to my utility providers, including my including my internet. They raised my price 40 cents. I called them. I got it lowered $1.
Nice.
Like I am legitimately the cheapest person ever. So I, of course, do the same thing with my car and my home insurance. As a homeowner, it's obviously bundled because you save a bunch of money that way. Last year, I saved $700 on my car insurance because I'm a safe and considerate driver. I follow laws.
I feel
and
like they just give you that figure to make you feel good about what you're not paying.
No,
I
that's
don't
Oh,
think that's
good job!
necessarily
You saved $700.
No, because I asked them what went into it, and they talked about the color of the car. People who drive a red car tend to be more aggressive drivers than people who drive other color cars. Same
Now,
thing
people
with black.
that drive red
black
cars, are they more men or women?
They're typically more men.
Why do you say that?
because as soon as men hit a certain age, they go through second childhood.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
It's true.
yeah.
I mean, midlife crisis happens to everybody.
Yes,
I've had
usually
3
we get
so far.
Usually once.
But man, it's not just.
But none of mine
men
have revolved
specific.
around cars, though. Mine, motorcycles, yeah, but not cars. Guns, yeah, but not cars.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Women, yeah, but not cars.
that was once. Let it go.
Wow. Oh, do tell.
What have we stumbled
do
upon?
tell.
I'm way more interested in this
Me
than your
too.
feelings about insurance. We're going to put that to the side.
All right.
What was her name?
Yeah.
Was she a stripper?
Come on.
See,
let's hear
look
it.
at this. One of those.
Bambi?
This
Is it Bambi?
This is one of those
It was
where we get
Bambi.
them going just by
Molly.
a joke, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Boom.
Candy?
Was she hot?
Was
Go,
it candy?
Go back to what you were talking about. We're just messing with you.
Damn it.
We're winding you up, as my British friends say.
So I asked them, what the color of the car they said was a consideration factor in determining the rate of insurance. My driving history, the driving history of the area around me. For example, if I lived in an area wherein there were a lot of drunk drivers, that would influence my rate because I was technically living in a higher risk area. And then another factor that they said was whether or not I was male or female. Because men...
Sexist.
It is, yes.
I'm just saying, sexist.
No, because there's
Absolutely.
an actuary.
Yeah.
An
Yeah,
actuary.
it's,
a fact.
it's actually sexist.
And it's
What?
all statistics.
Why do you feel like it's sexist?
Because
Notice that I said feel, not is.
That's-
It all goes back to his feelings.
feelings.
All right,
Let's
continue.
unpack the
Continue.
feelings.
Continue. I'm listening.
No. They said one of the reasons is that because men tend to be more high-risk drivers, they tend to make more high-risk choices when driving, and they tend to have higher rates of road aggression.
Oh, okay, I'll agree with that part.
Good. So
like,
we've arrived on common
But
ground.
I mean, I'm not driving around
We're only an inch
smiling
away.
and giving the
Unless
finger.
it's a soccer mom late for practice.
maybe
grandma
that's
ri-
why men are viewed as more aggressive
bingo.
drivers. Maybe they should smile when giving the middle finger.
Maybe. Maybe.
I mean, I'm from Jersey, so everyone just assumes
I'm
I'm
sorry.
joking
I'm
when
so
I do
sorry
that
about
every
that.
way. I'm not sorry.
I wouldn't brag
You know what?
about
I
that
swear to
part.
God, I'm going to hit you with like a
I'm
pack of
just
pork
saying.
roll.
Look, oh, that's your feelings now. Right, so
I
now
got a
we're-
lot of
now we're
feelings.
on
They're all
Rebel's feelings.
aggressive. Notice
All
how I'm not in a car.
right. All right.
This is why my insurance rate is as low as it is.
I knew this was going to be good. Okay, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
All right, and
Yeah.
and we'd have hit this a little bit last week because this will go back to a topic we were talking about last week with you're talking about men versus women, and I'm talking about a couple people that are like stuck somewhere in between.
Yes. Oh, what are their car rates?
Right, that's my
Yeah,
question.
Yeah. Oh, you have
Like,
your stats for that, or should I tell you my feelings?
Like
on it?
that, like the fake woman swimmer there that we were talking about last
I don't
week.
actually
What would
have
her
any
car
stats.
rates? Its car rates be?
I'm not sure, actually, to be honest.
Okay.
That's a new area.
That's my point. I'm just saying. I asked the
Are
tough
they more-
questions.
Are they more
I'm
high
guessing
risk?
the rates aren't
I
adjusted to that.
I asked the tough questions.
Yeah, that's a good question. Would I pay more insurance than she?
Probably.
Maybe. Because
And yet,
they're going to charge you
cutting
more
off
for
your
being
junk
yes,
is pretty
intense.
intense.
That impacts our feelings. I'm just saying.
My foot's going to impact your feelings.
No, I tell you
And by
what you're going
feelings,
to
she
do.
means your balls.
It works so well. All you do is you put them up on the shelf, start taking pictures, and then you have your Christmas photos with Ethel on the shelf.
Wow. Wow. How am I supposed to feel about that, Rebel? Go on, tell
Pretty
me.
darn good.
I feel good about it.
Yeah, you feel good about it.
I feel really good about it.
Wow. Wow. I feel like I'm getting teamed up again. Kidding.
Have you tried feeling differently about it?
I have a lot of feelings. I'm just saying.
Have you tried not having feelings?
No.
Give that a shot.
All right.
I've had no feelings since 20 years ago, and you know what? I'm happy. This is good.
Yeah. You seem happy.
I definitely am.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm paying less in car insurance.
Yeah.
Win-win.
I mean, I don't actually know what you pay for car insurance, but I will.
83 a month.
That's pretty good.
But you know, you also have to
That's
take
pretty
into
good.
consideration that it's bundled with my homeowner's insurance.
Okay,
too.
so there's a discount there.
Yeah, there's a discount just for that. That's something that, I want us to take into account because it does influence the price.
Yeah.
And it's not based off of the fact that you're a worse driver than I am.
I'm not a worse driver. You don't know my history. And you don't know
You
my
got into a
accident.
car crash the first day you got
But
your
I was
license,
16.
man. Like,
I'm
I feel like
28
that's
now.
not. You're 28? On where? Mercury?
on the shelf where I'm
On what planet?
on Mercury. Wow.
Yeah, 28 on the shelf. That's
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah, that's it. 28 on the shelf.
Wait, no, that's too close to the sun, so you would be even older. So it would be what? Saturn?
Maybe.
That has a slower rotation around the sun.
Yeah.
Am I sciencing in this? I
You're
feel like I'm
sciencing.
sciencing this.
No, you're
Sorry,
doing
guys.
good.
Yeah, no, you're right though.
you're right.
Mercury would
Mercury would be higher.
Would be
Quicker, right?
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
faster
it'd be
rotation.
Saturn.
But
Or actually,
28
in your
years
case,
on the
probably
shelf is a
Pluto.
long time.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking
Definitely
Christmas,
past the expiration date.
Wow.
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 Wow. Don't encourage her. All right.
You're vintage. Be happy.
I am vintage.
You know, that actually lowers your car insurance rate.
I know. I have a
I'm
good.
helping you out.
I have great insurance rates.
Do you?
I think so.
For what, like a monster truck driver?
I don't know.
Or like a regular driver?
I haven't been in an accident in a long time.
What, 2 months?
No, years.
How many?
10 maybe.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That seems wrong.
Why?
I
Haven't
just
been
feel like
actually.
that's wrong.
That's about right.
No,
Yeah. Can't remember the last time. That's
that
how
doesn't
long
mean
ago.
it's 10 years.
Yeah, it was
that
at
just
least
means your
10.
memory's
It was at
faulty and
least
you
10
need to start
years.
taking ginkgo biloba.
Wow. Wow.
Ginkgo biloba.
I don't know. All I know is if I call your company,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna get a quote.
Yeah.
And then we'll see exactly.
You know what? Do it.
I will.
Do it. It's
And
the
then
company that's on your side.
All right.
They'll be,
I got the reference.
they'll be on my side in this case,
Okay. They
but
might
you know,
be
you
on my
can feel
side.
like
You don't
they're
know.
definitely not going to be on your side.
They might be.
Good God, are you
What?
kidding?
I'm gonna get a quote and we're gonna see what happens.
Doctor, it's St. Patrick's, not April Fool's.
I'm just saying.
Oh, actually, by the time this one comes out,
It'll be
might
right
be
before.
Yeah, it
April
might
Fool's.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned. I will update you.
We'll circle back around to
yeah,
this.
I'll find
Oh,
out.
I hate that phrase. Oh.
I'll find out who's on my side.
It's not nationwide.
It might be.
Every time I hear that term, circle back around, I get this uncontrollable urge to punch a redhead in the face.
Wow.
Wow. That's real specific.
I didn't say who.
Am I in danger?
I didn't say who.
Would
Did I
that be
say
his
who?
feelings or is that statistics?
That's my feelings.
It feels
I'll
like
tell you that
feelings.
right
He
now.
has a lot of feelings.
Absolutely,
It feels
I have
personal.
feelings.
What do you have against redheads?
I have feelings. No.
Oh, he
it's-
likes
One-
redheads. Don't
Yeah.
be
I
particular.
do, except for one.
One
Ooh.
particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she not sitting here right now?
She's not.
No.
Oh my God! God, no, I'm not
Rocket.
talking
Rocket.
about
Oh,
Rocket.
Rocket. Oh, okay.
Oh, besides, if anything, I'm afraid of her.
Yeah, I would be too. Yes.
After 49
Yeah, she'd
years,
bite.
yes.
She'd bite.
She bites.
You missed the reference then with
I
the
don't know
One
who
that
the
stands
redhead
behind
is.
a podium.
circle back around.
I don't know who
circle
the redhead is.
Oh, really?
Oh, right. He has no
I have no
cable,
reference.
no
No, I don't have
reference,
cable
so-
either. So maybe
Yeah,
that's
but
fine.
he
And I
doesn't-
know who that is.
I know most people do,
Oh,
but
wait
he
a minute.
really doesn't.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The press secretary.
Oh!
Yeah.
I thought you got it too. You didn't get it either?
Not right
Not
away.
when
No.
you
How many
I-
people
for
actually
some
got it? Raise your
reason-
hands.
You know who I thought of? Your sister right away.
3 out of 5.
Yeah,
I
that's
went
what I
right
thought
to your
too.
sister.
My sister's not a redhead.
Well,
No, I
didn't
thought she
know
was
that.
blonde.
Yeah,
No.
I have no idea. That's what I went to.
No.
Sister.
Well, no, it took me a minute, and then I was like, it like dawned upon me.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay.
It wasn't a feeling;
That's
it
what
was
I
a
said.
statistic. Just in case you're wondering.
Every time I hear that term, I want to. Okay, now you get
Gotcha.
it.
Now we
Okay.
go. Sorry, that was a stretch for me. For me.
Yeah, because I forget that you rely on me to tell you
I
most
do.
of the news
I
when I
stay out
talk
of
to you
it.
in every couple of days because
Oh.
you don't really get to watch it on TV because honestly, you don't have any.
I don't want to watch it.
I don't want to watch it either.
Well,
to be
I don't-
honest,
yeah.
it's depressing.
It is.
That's why I watch it, so at least one of us knows what's going on.
I can't find a spot that tells me just what is going on.
Yes.
I have to hear
There's
their
no such
opinion
thing.
about it.
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
There's none.
Yeah.
I mean,
No such
I
thing.
No,
watch.
there is none.
I listen to Agent France. I listen to New Zealand, Australia, stuff in the UK, and I'm sitting there going, "You're commenting. You're
Yeah,
not
that's
telling
exactly
me the facts."
what it is. Exactly.
That's all it is anymore.
And
You
you're,
gotta
they're
kinda-
steering you towards what you should feel.
Been
Yeah.
that way for last
It-
15 years. I
it
think it
has
was
been.
15 years ago, 16 years ago was
Way
the first
longer.
Was the last time that but it's been that way for a lot longer, but I mean it's been nothing but that for about 15 years. That was like the last time you
Yeah,
actually
I'd
heard
say.
just news reported as news.
Walter
Cronkite.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's exactly who I was going to say.
Yeah.
Walter Cronkite.
Did he just give it as it was?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
He didn't put his spin
No.
on it.
No, he did not.
No, he gave it to you straight, hard.
This is the way it is.
Rebel.
And that's the
The
way it is.
Walter way.
That's the way Rebel likes it.
Wow,
What, the Walter way?
This is the
The
way.
Never
Walter
mind.
way.
Never mind.
Lord.
Never mind.
This is the way.
Yeah.
This
So
is the
many
way.
things I want to say right now.
I mean, you can.
This
no,
is the way.
I shan't.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
I shan't.
All right. What else do you want to yell at me for? What else you got?
There's so
You have
many
so many
things.
things. What do you got?
Didn't you have something you wanted to bring up?
Nope.
I thought you did. Nope. What are you afraid?
Nope. I got nothing.
He is
Coward.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now he is.
I'm not afraid.
No,
You
I
said
want to
you-
know your feelings about like why does that
What?
offend you?
What?
The fact that women are
Doesn't
statistically
offend me.
Well, you seem very bothered.
Well, I just don't think that's accurate.
Why?
I just doesn't. I don't know. I just don't feel like you would be paying less than me because of your crappy driving record.
My better driving record?
No, your crappy driving record.
You should be more careful when you drive to get frozen lasagnas.
Wow. Well, I'll bring that up. I mean, I didn't post my dinner. On
It is you know what? I think it's valid because it's showing your pattern of bad decision making.
How?
Piss poor driving,
Okay.
hitting poles
I didn't.
on and off the street.
Hey, leave his private life out of that.
Well,
Frozen lasagna.
it was a
Tuesday
lasagna.
night.
Oh,
It's the strip club.
I've made the connection now. I've got you.
You didn't even see that coming,
I
man.
didn't.
Ooh, that was sitting in the pocket,
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Pocket.
She's- All right. All right. Well, I'm just saying. I'm gonna get the quote. I'm
Yeah.
gonna find out what's
Okay.
going on, and then
And then
we'll
you're going to
see.
cry because they're not on your side.
I need to know everything.
and then you're going to cry because the
they're gonna
lizard
be on my
also gives you the finger.
I might be checking into 15
And
years
then
of
that
other
really
people that
calm man from the commercials is going to be like, sorry, we can't help you. No.
I need to know all your coverages, all that. And we're gonna compare A to A.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you cry,
It's going to be funny
what
when
do I
the
get?
lizard gives him the finger.
I'm going to really like that. They only have 3 or 4
Right.
to choose from. So it'll be interesting to see which ones he picks. The gecko.
Is that like an average?
I was just trying not to be that specific, but
Yeah.
okay.
Well, it's a gecko.
Yeah, but I was trying not to be that specific.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
He'll be hunting for the ostrich.
Yeah. Well, lots of animals. What about the general? What if I call the general? You didn't even think of that. You didn't even think of
He
that.
won't let you in the military.
You didn't even think of that.
He's going to hang up.
Nah, you didn't even think of that.
Because I don't need that car insurance. My car insurance driving record is fantastic.
You ever been in an accident?
No.
Never.
No.
Never, ever.
I've never been in an accident.
Oh, that's good.
You want to know why? Because I'm a safe and considerate driver.
Here we go.
Well,
just
you don't have a
lucky.
DD214 for on display either.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to check.
How many accidents have you been in?
Been quite a few.
Wow. How
When
many?
I was younger.
How many is quite a few?
4 or 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had to make the same mistake 4 or 5 times?
I didn't make mistakes. Not all accidents were my fault.
How many were?
My last accident, you want to hear my last accident? I was sleeping
We
in my
already
bed.
know her name.
Wow.
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 Well
But go
played,
ahead.
Rebel. Well
I
played,
will be
Rebel.
hearing the yelling from my parlor.
Checkmate.
Yeah. I have nothing to say. She's right. Wow.
Peeberg's finest. Oh, I'm sorry. Phillips.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll let Todd know how happy you are.
Wow.
It is a classy place. Pinkies up all the way around.
I did find a new bakery over there that I love. I'm just
What
saying.
were you even doing over
Yeah,
there?
I'm just saying.
This is why I asked you how many accidents.
On the next time we're all together, I'm bringing all that stuff. You're gonna like.
Next Saturday.
If you
Yeah.
do not actually bring...
Well, I hope my driving's okay to get over there.
I hope so too. Like,
mean,
God only knows.
I hope I don't.
We'll see what the general says, I guess.
I guess I'm going with because I have to carry everything,
You have
right?
to carry-
Okay.
and pay for everything.
Oh, there's a
You do all
shock.
that.
I'm shocked. So shocked.
Oh, it's so good. You guys are gonna enjoy it. You're gonna love it. All right, we're back, Petey. No more car insurance. Sorry. This is a to be continued.
Yeah, no more car insurance for him because of his unsafe driving and 4 or 5 accidents.
I mean,
Wow.
ironically, I still have car insurance.
I've had 4 or 5 accidents, but they weren't my
See?
fault.
See, neither were mine.
Okay, so how many
Mine?
were your fault?
None.
No.
Oh, one.
No.
One was, yeah.
No.
One was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
one.
many?
No,
I can
just
tell
one.
that you're lying.
I'm not lying.
I can see you with my
There
eyes.
was a one.
I'm literally paying to watch you lie to me right now because I have to pay to wear glasses.
Maybe 2.
I did not pay for this shit. I don't want to have paid for this. I feel like it's more 3.
I'd have to think back. I don't remember.
Is it 4?
I don't know.
You don't know.
All I know is I have a good rate. That's all I'm saying.
That
right
seems incorrect.
now. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, how much are you paying right
I'm
now?
going to call and I'm going to have the conversation.
Who's your insurance carrier?
I can't tell you
Why not?
because it's private.
No, yeah, we don't.
Yeah, it's
we don't-
private.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
How much are you paying a
Well,
month?
But they're not on my side.
They are probably not. I mean, I'm fair. 4 or 5 accidents. I don't want to be on your side either. I don't want to be in your car.
That was way, way, way.
No, that's
wrong.
not true. No, that's not true.
I'm a great driver. Tell her, Kitty.
You're okay. I've made it home.
That is like the bare minimum of
I
requirements.
avoided that deer like no
yes,
other.
you
right?
did. It was in climate circumstances, and
Okay.
yes, you did.
Foggy,
avoid-
rainy, dark, nighttime.
So are you choosing unsafe times to drive or
Kitty
just
was hammered.
No, no.
Yeah, she was hammered.
We only had 2 bottles of Vete. No.
that's-
It has happened though.
Designated driver, and the
Yeah.
deer tried to get you. Them,
Yeah.
them deer. Let me tell you.
Deer, yeah.
See, here's the problem with the deer is that you guys are not aggressive driving.
What do you mean?
Here's what I mean.
They're aggressive deer. They will
Yeah.
run right into you.
Deer are getting a little too out of hand for their
They are out of
respective
hand.
place
I
on the
agree.
food chain.
Right?
Yes.
So back when I had my Scion XB, I used to discipline the deer in my zip code by chasing them off the road with my vehical. You want to be on the road?
Does
You're
your
not supposed
insurance
to be.
company know that?
They didn't.
I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah, they do.
Now they do.
They do now.
Yeah.
Good luck. Too bad that's not on my record, so you have no reason not to be on my side.
One of our favorite restaurants happens to serve deer, and I am happy
I love it
to
there.
provide it.
Hey, circle of life.
Yeah.
But you got to discipline them. You got to put the fear of cars. Because every car is like, oh no, I'm going to stop. I'm like, I'm aggressively honking like I just encountered like a spiteful New Yorker. Head out the window screaming, get the hell out of the road. Threatening to run it over, putting the car in neutral, revving my engine. They're all traumatized. They run away from my car.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hate deer.
Yeah.
I hit a deer doing 80 miles an hour once.
Oh,
Goodbye,
you're lucky you're
deer.
alive.
It exploded.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. It literally exploded. Yeah.
I have hit deer in the face with both my fist as well as a Mr. Clean mop.
Wow.
I don't regret it.
Hear that,
They had it
PETA?
coming.
All right.
You know what?
Shout out to
PETA
PETA.
has a lot of reasons to hate me.
Yeah.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. Bend over, PETA. We're coming in with the full one.
Wow. Jeez.
Wow. She did not.
Yeah, she did.
If PETA's going to come for me, I'm going to come for them.
Yeah.
Good luck, PETA, because I'm coming armed with statistics,
How
and all
did
you got is
punch
feelings.
one? How did I just have to know the
This
story?
stupid deer, okay?
Man, they are.
This son of a
They are.
bitch.
This
All right, so
stupid
I was
deer.
parked on the side of the road because there was an accident ahead. So I moved my car off of the main road to allow for emergency vehicles to get to the site of the accident. I wanted to make sure that I was out of the way. Other people on the road didn't do the same thing, but whatever.
You did the
People
right
are-
thing.
I did what I.
Oh, you're the one.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
the
yeah,
one.
I'm the one,
that-
I'm
she's
the
that
one
guy.
who pulls over and says, go ahead. Because if I was in an accident or my loved ones or my kid was in an accident, I want people to get the hell out of the way.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
So
I'm
they
going
can
to
get
pick
there.
up their stupid, crappy car and I'm going to chuck it out of the way of the ambulance. Anyway, I got out of the way. Now, where I used to live was really, really rural. We're talking more cows than people. No, it was not Omaha. Yes, it was New Jersey.
Okay.
Deer come running out. They see the cars. They see the lights. Somebody honks, and then these deer come bolting across the road. I'm standing out of my vehicle. It's a nice night. I turned off the vehicle to save gas. I'm just
Sure.
out waiting for
Sure.
things to clear up so I can, continue on my way. This idiot,
Wow.
this absolute
Sounds like
useless
feelings. That sounds like
bottom of the
feelings.
barrel mammal runs into my parked car.
Oh, I've
So I
had that
punched
happen.
it.
They are so stupid. They do that.
They
Yeah.
That's not uncommon.
I never knew deer actually made noises until after I punched one.
Yes, they do make noises.
Yeah.
I
Meh.
hate deer.
Meh.
Wow.
Yeah. Meh. Right back at you, useless. Get on a plate.
Wow.
Barbecue.
So stupid. So yeah,
They
that's
are.
the first time I punched a deer. The other times we don't necessarily need to get into. I have a contentious relationship with few animals. Deer are one. Raccoons are the other.
Mm, I don't like it.
I hate them.
Yeah.
I'm fine with them so long as I'm not hiking with gluten-free honey mustard pretzel pieces in my bag. If I have those, that seems
done.
to be
That's
like
the calling card.
that really. And then they get like really aggressive, and I'm like, you guys are football shaped. Y'all need to chill.
Exactly.
You need to relax. Look at me. Do I look like somebody who loves animals? No. I hate everything equally, man. If you're breathing my air, how dare you?
Jeez.
Other than the raccoons and deer, I get along with most every animal. Like, I'm cool with snakes. I don't like wasps, but they're horrible.
Yeah.
No one-
Agreed.
no one-
No one likes
What?
those.
Yeah,
I said
no one
agree.
likes them. Yeah, no, they're terrible.
Yeah.
They're useless. Like
Snakes?
hornets, I like snakes.
You do?
Snakes have a biological purpose. They eat rodents, and I don't like rodents.
Okay. That's
She's
fair.
not wrong.
Yeah,
That's fair.
cool. Eat all the mice and the rats and stuff, please. Please eat them.
They serve them very nicely in New York.
Ugh.
Ugh.
They serve
Rodent?
them? Really?
Snake.
Most of the homeless people eat them.
What, rodents?
Mm-hmm.
I guess if you're starving.
I guess
You're
so.
hungry,
Yeah.
you'll eat.
Yeah.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You have some?
I like squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah, I've eaten a lot of strange things. I've had scorpion, emu, all that.
scorpion.
Emu.
Yeah. Their scorpion's a little crunchy.
Yeah. I
Isn't
would
there
imagine.
a place by us that actually didn't it used to serve exotic meats?
There's a lot of places that serve exotic foods. And I usually wind up getting tortured to go to these places.
Did you ever have buffalo?
Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
buffalo is
So
good.
good.
Buffalo
It's
is
so
good.
good.
So
Buffalo
good.
is good.
Buffalo's very good. Very good burgers. Very
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
It
had
has a
elk.
more-
Elk
Very
is
good
good.
meat.
I like buffalo. It has a beefier flavor than cow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it actually
yeah.
does.
You know
it
what I
actually
mean?
does. Yes.
Yeah, I really like that. Like that for me, like the first time I ever had buffalo, it was like the angels were singing
No
and
kidding.
like the light came down.
I have never had it.
I've had it as a
That's really
burger,
good.
and I
Yeah.
thought, all right, I'll try it. It'll be kitschy. I'm open to trying new things, but just in case I don't like it, I'll order something else too. First bite, I was like, wow, this is the bar. This now sets the bar.
I
Good to know.
love frog legs. They
I
are
can't.
so.
I
I
can't
want
either.
to. I just
can't.
can't.
They could be rolling out in wheelchairs, and I'd still be.
Somehow I think
can't
that
do
I
it.
had them as a
Yeah.
kid with you.
Yeah, you had them as a kid.
Yeah.
I
think we liked them.
Oh, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
great.
How do you cook them? You deep fry them?
Deep fry 'em.
Whoever the chef wants.
Yeah.
Oh, they were amazing.
Elk is good too, though.
Elk is
I
awesome.
really like.
Antelope is good. Had that.
I've never had antelope.
Crocodile, I've had that.
I didn't care
Or
for
alligator.
moose.
Alligator.
I like
I
the
didn't care for
purses,
moose.
but
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to eat them.
Not bad.
I don't like rattlesnake either. Gives you horrible gas. It does. It does.
Just like cheese.
Yeah.
I don't
The
think
hell's
I-
don't think
happening
they
with
make
y'all when
lactate
y'all
for
eat
that.
cheese?
Lactose.
It's a family thing, I think.
Oh God,
family
I
thing.
eat cheese and I'm like,
So look
They
out.
don't do
You're
well
young
with the
yet.
lactose.
oh God, no.
Yeah, that
Actually,
changes.
your grandson already has lactose issues.
Well, you guys can have that Tuscan cheese. It killed me.
That's long gone.
I bought more of it.
Oh, okay, yay.
That's long.
Oh God, are you kidding me? Like the second it came in the house. So we all got our book club together for a Christmas party and we did like a nice little charcuterie spread. Lots of cheeses, lots of meats, everything else. My son, her grandson, sensed mentally the cheese coming into the house
Yes, he did.
and apparated downstairs. I did not hear him come down the stairs. Usually
just
I hear
appeared.
usually I hear him and it's like boom, 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 boom. He walks real heavy, you know. He's a 6'1". He's built. You know what I mean? Apparated into my kitchen. There's cheese here, isn't there? Yes, son. There is cheese. If you want to eat the cheese, you got to help prep the cheese.
And he's like, Nana, can I have some? I'm like, you can have it all, honey.
Because he knows if he asks me, I'm going to be like 4 or 5 pieces. He knows if he asks Nana, it's cheese buffet. Cheese buffet right there.
Yeah,
I show my affection through food.
me too. Just say it.
You must not like me then.
Why?
Where's the bread?
Not bread. Not bread.
Where's Shady Maple?
We're gonna have bread next weekend, right?
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear sweatpants.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
It's good though. It's good stuff. I like that. What else you want to argue with me about?
There's so many.
What else you
things.
got? I'm ready. Go ahead. Shoot them out.
Wow.
I actually don't know. I agree with you on a lot of things, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's just the things I disagree with you on, I firmly disagree with you on.
Like cats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I hate cats.
You know why you don't like cats? Because they don't listen to you.
No, because they
You have
pee.
control
Exhibit
issues.
A.
'Cause they pee.
Cats don't listen to anybody, though, to
Yeah,
be fair.
they're
I mean,
useless
I've
not
had
true.
cats.
That's a useless animal.
Actually,
No,
I
that's
do.
not true.
that is
That
not
is-
true.
that
That's
is
not
completely
true. I love
untrue.
cats. I've had cats.
So first and foremost, I want to address the cats don't listen to anyone comment. My cats do listen to me. Cats are very different from dogs. Cats are not bred to innately want to please their owners the way that dogs are. Dogs are bred like that for a specific purpose and a function. So dogs used to actually not just be pets. They used to be a tool, a farm
Yes.
tool, a
I
working
agree.
tool.
Yep.
Hunting, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, agreed. Hunting. That is literally how they're bred. And part of that breeding is picking animals that wanted to please and wanted to obey their human owners. It benefited the job that they were performing. Cats, on the other hand, unlike dogs, cats decided to domesticate themselves because why do the work yourself when you can have somebody else do it for you?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, super smart. Secondly, cats do listen. You just have to find how they're motivated. For example, I have 3 cats. Now, I foster. I'm very active in my fostering community. I really like giving
Thank
back
you.
this way. I love it. It's truly a joy for me. But my 3 cats have very different personalities. So 2 of my cats are very food motivated. The third one is very affection motivated. They all perform the same tricks. They know how to sit. They know how to up. They know how to lay. They know how to touch. Like all these different tricks and stuff like that because I know what motivates them. So for my one cat, Sasha, if I say touch and I have a treat, she's not super motivated. But if I say touch and she gets pet, a lot as a reward, she'll do that same trick again. Now with Hank, if I say touch and I have a treat, he'll do it 20 million times. Who is this cutie pie?
I pulled up a picture of Q,
Oh,
That was my buddy, yeah.
Let me see.
and at 3:00 in the morning, Q would come in and lay at my face and touch my cheek and just enough claw to go hi. If you haven't noticed, there's only 3 pieces of kibble in my dish, and I would like 17, and I would get up and get that for him. But that's how
Yeah.
close he was to my face to let me know.
He
Hi.
never liked me. He tolerated me. He never liked me. Well, that's okay. I'm a dog girl.
One of the
Me
things
too.
with
I'm a
cats
dog
is
girl. Yeah.
I'm a garlic girl.
one of the things with cats is they just like to be offered. I understand that.
That's the way, and that is the way
He
Q
was that way, yes.
Yeah,
He didn't necessarily
come up
want it.
to look at what you had. You say you
Yeah.
want some, and you look at it, and go, yeah, no, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, with my
But you
cats,
had to
it's
at
the
least
same.
give them the option.
Yeah, like they want to smell, they want to be included, they don't necessarily want to partake. So with my cats, for the most part, unless it's salami, which is apparently like gold in my house,
Really?
I never would have thought it. And then I just got hooked on Italian sandwiches for like the past month. Italian sandwiches and ramen, that's how I've been existing.
Oh, what a combination.
Yeah, right?
You're
You know
right.
what? I'm 34 years old. I pay all my own bills on an auto draft. Like they all auto come out. If I'm in the mood to eat Italian sandwiches and ramen for the month, I'm gonna.
Yeah, why
I don't
not?
care.
Sure.
We're all gonna die anyway. Like what
Yeah,
is
probably
is
soon.
eating less ramen gonna help me live longer? Do I really want to live longer in this
Yeah.
situation? Because this seems like kind of a nightmare.
Yeah, right.
No
You're right.
thanks.
If I ate that, you would yell at me.
I'm thinking olive loaf.
You don't tell me all the
No,
things
I
you
love
eat.
olive loaf.
I eat very well.
You do, which is good.
Mike, you shook your head at olive loaf?
Yeah, I never
You
got
don't like
into
olive
it.
loaf?
Nah.
See, that's just
You
it.
don't
You either
like
like or you
olives?
don't.
But I like bread and I like olives, but
You don't like olive loaf.
I don't
It's
like olive
you
loaf.
either
Wow.
hate it or you
Yeah.
love it.
Wow.
I don't think there's an in between.
No.
There isn't an olive loaf.
The first time I had
The
olive
only
loaf,
thing-
honest to God, I wanted to mush my face into it because it was like emotional. I had a lot of feelings
Too
about
many
it.
feelings.
I had so many feelings about it. Oh my God.
So good.
The only thing I like olives for is in my martini.
Well, there we go.
I love olives.
Me too.
I really do.
Feta stuffed.
Yo, now you're talking. Just saying. Even the garlic stuff ones are
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Oh, those are good.
You know what that goes good with?
Martinis.
Martinis. Yeah.
martinis.
But you know what else it goes good with? Nice cup of coffee from legacybrewing.shop.
That's true.
Everything goes well with
Yes,
coffee.
it does.
Yeah, it does.
Always goes well with
Yeah,
coffee.
everything
Olives
goes
and
well
coffee.
with coffee.
Who knew?
That's right.
Yeah, it's good
Well, I
stuff.
mean, I drink coffee literally almost all day.
I do too. I find myself drinking it all
Yeah,
day.
it's
Well,
addictive.
yeah,
It's so good. It's so delicious. Like honestly, whatever brew Legacy has put together,
awesome, right?
it's
And there are
top.
several of them.
Yeah,
so
there
you
are.
definitely want to
I
go
have
and
not
do
had a
yourself
bad
favor
one
and
yet.
check it out.
Yeah.
And you can blend them.
I do like blending it.
Yeah, I do like blending them.
I
have a
like
great time.
how
What do you
you
mean? Like you take one like flavored and combine it with another flavored?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do 5 at the house. And
Oh, yeah?
it's amazing.
That's a lot of blending.
That is a lot of blending.
I'm very good at what I do.
Yeah.
You call it tar.
It is tar.
Ah,
It's like drinking molasses.
It is not. That's when Jake makes it. But when you blend them, it gives you this nice bouquet of taste. And then you put a little caramel macchiato because somebody has eaten all the Fruity Pebble ones.
The same.
Still,
It's not anywhere in any
still,
store.
it's been July since last year.
yeah. I haven't
I
seen
bought them
them.
all out.
Wow.
That's good stuff.
Well, the
Yeah, he would
damn
send me
shelves are
pictures
empty.
of them.
Yeah.
That should affect your credit score.
Yeah.
You know what? That's something I'd like to talk to you guys
Oh,
about.
here we
Credit
go.
score?
Stuff that should affect your credit score but doesn't. Now what I'm talking about here isn't financial, it's more of a social credit score.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So like
Like-
one of the
This is
things I'd like
interesting.
to talk about is like people who dance really stupidly but do it in a very public
That's
way.
me.
In a public way.
I'm a terrible dancer.
Like taking up room, making a whole thing out of it where it's like, look at
Oh,
me, look at
no.
me dance. And
No.
then the dancing is
No.
horrible. I
What
didn't
if
think
that's
so.
the best they can do?
I'm a really bad
Well, then
dancer.
their credit score should reflect that.
There are people, and you'll remember this from the ball we went
Oh,
to.
yeah.
They have taken 1 or 2 lessons in ballroom dancing,
And they
that's
knew
the
1 or 2
only
moves.
moves they did the entire damn night.
That's all you need.
Is that the same thing as fake corset girl?
That was worse
Yeah.
because at least she would go away. They just hovered in the dance floor and just tried the same 2 freaking moves all
Yeah.
night long.
Yeah.
It was very disgusting.
I have lots of moves. They're just to keep from falling because I have 2
Yeah.
left feet.
See, I'm fine if it's like a situation in which everybody's dancing and people are dancing and they're not great dancers. Like, I honestly don't care about that. Get up and experience joy. Dancing is joy.
It is joy.
I'm not going to judge people who are dancing in a situationally appropriate time or place to dance. But if you're dancing and it's not the time or place for dancing and your dancing's terrible,
Oh, the meatloaf girl.
meatloaf.
This woman, she looked like meatloaf.
Okay.
She would do anything for love except dress well.
Wow.
So we had paid for a performance.
You know what this is?
And meatloaf stood
This is
right
a
in the back.
rebel rant show.
so
That's
sorry.
what this is a rebel rant
What's going
show.
on? Yeah.
You know,
so
I
sorry.
haven't even said that much to show, and I haven't had to, which
Yeah.
is fine with me. But
All right, I want to hear the story with the meatloaf girl.
Yeah, meatloaf.
Okay. So we went to a masquerade ball, and it was not cheap. So we get there, and we were so excited because it was steampunk. It was really exciting.
Oh,
and
that sounds like fun.
So we get there, and it was at a hotel, name brand hotel. And when I walked in, the bar was lacking.
Okay.
So the assistant manager and I had a little conversation. We improved the bar greatly. Then we get to our table, which was okay decorated. You know, I wasn't expecting, you know, $200 centerpieces.
Right.
The DJ sucked so bad, I wanted to hang myself. Not just a little, like a lot. Like Madman is a phenomenal DJ.
He's a great DJ.
I've
I'm
know
just saying.
some very wonderful DJs. This guy was playing elevator music at a masquerade ball. And I wanted to take the bow and arrow and kind of set a bow across the bow because it sucks so bad. Now I'm getting upset because there's not a very, limited things. And then the food came out. And Rebel stopped me from taking a business card because I was going to right then and there write a horrible review because I was angry. And we all know what happens that I turn into the Wicked Witch of the West when the food is horrible.
Oh, no.
To be
What
completely
did they
fair, though,
serve?
that food was offensive to all seven senses.
Really?
Oh,
It was terrible.
bad.
If they had put out the menu before we bought tickets, I would not have bought tickets.
seriously, that
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And that was
Wow.
just like the menu. The food itself, the way that it came out, incorrect. That should affect your credit score.
Yes.
Wow.
I was livid. I was absolutely livid. They looked like they went to Walmart or Sam's Club
They
and
did.
took it and just dumped it on the plate.
no presentation whatsoever.
None.
Wow.
That sucks.
Yeah, it tasted bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even wash the rice.
Okay.
Please watch the rice. Holy
Michael's
God.
sitting there going like, "You wash
Please,
rice."
God. Okay,
I
listen.
don't wash rice.
This is a PSA for everyone who may or may not be seated at this table. Wash
Is
your
this-
damn rice.
Is my credit going to go down if I
Yes.
don't wash the rice?
Yes, it is, and it should too. You're offending
I mean,
everyone.
if you're making risotto and you like sticky rice, that's one thing. But normal people wash their damn rice.
I've never heard of that in my life.
What you do is you wash it until
That's
the
why
water
I
runs
cook.
clear. Yeah. So, yeah, they didn't wash the rice. And they had American cheese. I'm so happy I didn't see the American cheese because I would have thrown that right at the wall. I would have.
I was
Splat.
livid. I was livid. And I'm so glad that the people at our table had many, many, many bottles of alcohol.
That was necessary.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was super
It was very
disappointing.
sad. And the Asian white rabbit, that was his costume. I met him outside when I went out for a fag break. And he was apparently on the board. And he goes, everything was wonderful. And I went, how drunk are you?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Did you know that he was part of the board?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
And then he asked
That's
me
what
my
made it so
opinion.
good.
And I
Yeah.
went,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, you work in this industry. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
See,
I'm like,
here's the
I want to
thing.
throw you out in the middle of the highway right now.
We should have. We should have put him in
Wow.
the trunk and done it. So here's the thing: is
We already took the centerpieces. We're good.
we should have taken him out. So there's
Guys
ways
robbed the
to.
place.
No, we got our money's worth. Neither one of us ate the entrees.
All right.
You know me, like you
I
know
do.
how
I
I
am.
eat.
Vegetable. What was it?
Vegetable ziti.
Gross.
Okay.
Yes,
Ew.
That's
incorrect.
gross. Yeah,
First
that's
off,
gross.
as somebody who likes and is passionate about Italian cuisine, you don't put vegetables in ziti. All right, that's wrong.
You
Not the
probably
way-
would have liked it if it was frozen. And then, I'm just saying.
It probably
I
was.
was
That's
just
going to lower your credit score.
If you were there,
Yeah.
Oh
you
my
would have
God.
broken another mug.
Yep.
Oh boy.
You would have slammed your fist on the table,
Yeah, I
and
get
I
mad.
could hear
I
you
get mad.
screaming
Yeah.
in my heart.
Yeah, no,
I
it
can
was
imagine.
it was genuinely terrible. And here's
like
the thing
food.
is you can have a budgeted buffet
Mm-hmm.
and a budgeted app table and stuff like that, but if you put effort into the presentation and you make it look really good, it's going to show.
Right.
Like you don't have to spend a ton of money for something to look really good. I don't want people to hear this conversation and take away from it that we're snobs or we're bougie or whatever.
You're not.
We are. No, I am.
We are.
I am. Yeah, no,
Yeah, he is.
I full on.
Kitty is.
Yeah, no, I am too. Like I'm just as bad. There's places I don't eat anymore.
But no, but when you go to something like that, you expect a certain
Yes,
level of
yes.
of
Especially
quality
if you're
and
in the
service.
industry.
Yeah,
yes.
especially
Yeah.
like when you're in
And
the
we all
industry,
have
everywhere
been.
you go, you judge.
We have all.
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
sitting here at this table has been part of that industry. So it takes a little bit more to please us.
Yes.
and I'll admit to that.
Yeah, but if they had taken a little bit of effort and actually put time and effort into the food, not just opened up a plastic cheese tray, plopped
And
it on a
that's
thing.
that's the thing. If they take the effort and it's still not perfect, and you know that you could tell they took the effort,
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's not that bad.
I
But
wouldn't
when
have
you
liked
don't
it.
eat right, exactly, doesn't mean you're going
Yeah.
to love it, but you're not going to be quite so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
For me,
sure.
it was not only the fact that the food was subpar, it was also the fact that they clearly didn't give a crap. I
Right.
could not imagine. Like, I've worked at some not great places, but every product that I put out as a bartender was absolutely something I was proud of. If they tagged me on social media, if they took a picture of it and it went viral or whatever, it was going to be something that I took pride in because it's something I created. I cannot imagine having any less of a level of craftsmanship or appreciation or dignity for the work that you're producing. Like, whoever was in charge of that catering company should be quartered.
Wow.
Firing squad.
Yes.
And low credit.
That's bad.
Low credit. No credit. No credit for
They
them.
brought out a vat of butter, a vat, and they served it just like threw it at the end, and you were like, "It's still COVID. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It was during COVID.
Even still, like, even without COVID, butter
Still.
packets.
Yeah.
It
That's
looks like
standard.
they
Or
scooped
small
out.
or small butter little
the dishes,
smaller bowls
the little butter dishes
at each table.
Right.
Yeah, that
That's
would've been
also
fine.
quite acceptable.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But they just threw a vat there.
No.
And the food wasn't even. Some of it was cooked. Some of it wasn't cooked. Some of it could have stood on its own.
And
It
where
sounds
was
like they
this?
had a
Through
great
it.
idea and they just didn't execute well in any means.
Where was
And-
this without being? Can you
It
give
was
me
out
hints
towards
without?
Lancaster, I think it was.
It was Reading.
Reading, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were
So
in
someplace I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So here's the thing that they did too is they put out the appetizers, the main, and the dessert all at the same time.
What, like a
That's
buffet?
unusual.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it was like a buffet, then that's okay.
But they
That's
didn't have
usually
enough
what
for
Buffet is a
everyone.
buffet.
Yeah,
They didn't
They
have
didn't
enough.
have enough for everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they went cheap on the bottles of water. It was a dancing event in which alcohol was served. You want more water than you need there.
Yes.
Yeah,
you
you
want
do.
people who are driving to be able to sober up and drive safely.
Wow.
So while I was there, they had the main floor lights on while the dance lights were on. So I went over and I talked to the assistant manager, and we corrected quite a number of things. I wish we could have corrected the food.
Yeah.
Because I stood outside and most of Reading heard what I had to say.
That's funny that you ended up with somebody that was on the board and you were able to tell them exactly what.
Oh, he goes, well,
What they all did
next year.
wrong.
And I said, no. I said, apparently you haven't spoken to them. Next year they're taking everything in-house, so you're not even going to have that option. And he's like, how did you find that out? I'm like, I don't even work here. I was ballistic.
It aggravates me to pay money to
Yeah.
go to an event
And then
That
it
is
sucks.
so-
wherein,
Yeah.
like as somebody who's worked in service, there's been times where, and I'm not opposed to doing this, where I go above and beyond what my job description would
Sure.
be. Because the event reflects on every single person who contributed to it.
Oh, without a doubt.
regardless of whether or not that's your job description. And when I'm at an event, I'm going to pull 110% to make sure that event looks good for the people who are paying for that event. I could never imagine in a million years pulling that together and be like, yeah, it was great. If you think that way, fix yourself. Seek immediate help.
Get out of the business.
Our
Yes.
table won many awards that night. And I was very upset because every time this DJ would come on, and I'm going, I've worked with the best in the business.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
I did mention you.
Yeah, you walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're one half of the reason why I can't enjoy other karaoke shows.
So Rebel keeps saying, I'm like, I'm going to go up and say something. She said, no, I'll go up. And she's like, look, can you like maybe play something like this? And he just kept playing this elevator music. And I'm like, I'm going to go to the car and I'm going to open the trunk and we're going to put him in.
I honestly went up to him at one point and I was like, dude, listen. Unmess this. Okay? This sounds like music at a dead great aunt's funeral. This is incorrect. I get that we're
Especially
eating.
if people are supposed to be. Just
No,
for
it was,
eating.
yeah, it was for eating. But
You
here's
can
the thing.
still
is,
be. Yeah, you still don't have
for
to.
the steampunk kind of ball it was, there's a variety of music that you could use to keep things on theme that are calmer and good for eating. You did not need to use rejected Leanne Rimes songs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I see. Ugh.
That's how bad it was. Like, she has a beautiful voice, but not everything is meant to be sung by her voice. This was like laundromat music. I felt like I was being punished for a crime I hadn't committed. If I'm being punished, I'm going to be guilty, damn it.
So, what not to do? Maybe your next fundraiser. Wow.
We're due for a good fundraiser.
We are.
I am so excited for us to get to it. Like, I have so many really great ideas. Oh my God. Like, there's times where I message you and I'm like, 1920s. And that's all I say.
No way.
No way.
Yeah.
How? But how?
It
I
is.
swear we just started.
Yeah, that didn't seem like.
Gosh. All right. Well, I will keep my ideas on lock until next time.
Wow, that's good stuff. All I know is my credit went down.
It did.
And,
And you're wrong about insurance.
And they're
Wrong about-
snobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, I am.
I think everyone knew that already, though. To be fair.
I'm shocked that music's on.
Me too.
Yeah.
Look at the timer. Look.
I believe you.
The timer doesn't lie.
Yeah, timer doesn't lie. Good show. Yeah.
And you know what was really good about it?
Deer.
Learning about my various animal fights.
No, the fact that we're able to get through it without like dwelling on the war and everything going on over there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're aware of it. We know about it, but we're just trying not to beat it to death like everybody else is. So
Well, here's the thing
this
about
is good.
podcasts.
This is supposed to be your escape from that.
That's
crap,
right.
For sure.
You know.
Hey, go to legacybring.shop. You're not going to be sorry if you do.
It's your coffee delivered to you now,
Yum.
free. Good show. This is good when the Jedi Council's all together.
Yes.
I like it.
I
Well,
love the
almost-
Council of Five or the
Yeah,
Council of Six.
Council
I
of
love
Six
that.
is better, but
Yeah.
5 was all that we could manage today. That's all right though.
I like
But next Saturdays are normally scheduled one for everybody.
Bakery
Where
Saturday.
where we do the food and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
We make it an event.
Yeah, good stuff.
We have to bribe them to come.
That's how I got people to come to my parties when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
You had parties as a kid? I didn't have parties.
I didn't have parties.
I didn't know we were
That's why I
supposed
grew
to
up
have
to be so
parties.
I know,
bougie.
right?
Well, I wanted to have parties, but no one ever came. And I had even had a pool in the backyard.
I had a pool in the backyard.
Of course, that was
Petey
winter,
and I
so I
used to
guess it
come
really
home
didn't
and fall
matter.
in it.
That was the best.
Probably not, no.
We'll be back next week with another edition of the PSNORKIS podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for enjoying it. We like your comments. Keep them coming. Thank you so much. We'll see you again later on. Until then, be good to each other, especially over there in the
Ukraine.
other half of the world. I didn't say it.
No,
Oh, not over there.
Sorry.
Aw.